What's up, you guys? My name is Walid. If you've ever had a photography client say to you, it's just for social media, but you don't know how much you charge. You don't know how to swim around that. You don't know how to maneuver that situation. Watch this video. Watch this video all the way to the end. Invest in yourself and your career. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to talk to you guys about social media no longer being just a side piece. If it was a meal, it's no longer like a little appetizer on the side. It's the whole damn meal. Like, it's everything. It's the only meal that matters, okay? Social media is everything. It's the only thing that truly matters right now for 99% of photographers. All right, let's get started. Before I go into how you're gonna maneuver this, I wanna talk about what magazines used to do, the impact that they played, the impact that TV used to play, and why that's no longer important. We're gonna go through this super fast. Magazines used to be very impactful. Magazines were very prestigious to get into. They still are, but the number of magazines that are available are dwindling. Now let's jump to TV. When was the last time that you took the remote and you're like, I'm gonna watch this whole ad? I don't even know. When was the last time you sat on your phone and you're like, oh, let me just keep scrolling. Let me keep scrolling. Probably right before you watch this video. You've been doing this all day. So social media is everything. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to remind you guys that social media is sold to you as an addition, as a tiny little thing, but it's truly the whole thing. So social media presence has become massive. The budgets have stayed small. I'm gonna show you guys how to get around that. So when a client calls you, they say, hey, we have a shoot, we would love for you to do it. We might run some ads on it. We might even put it on a record cover, but I don't know, mostly it'll just be for social media. I wanna break down to you why they say it that way. Number one, they know that social media is the whole game. So what they're gonna do is try to discredit it and diminish it first so that you don't charge for that. Number two, what we're going to do is come at them in the most polite, in the most professional way, but we're going to come at them with facts and questions. And they're going to go ahead and corner themselves into giving you the truth. If somebody calls me and says, hey, Walid, I have a new recording artist for you. I know you've shot a lot of different recording artists. We want to do 2 images for a record cover front and then 1 for the back. We might need like 10 more images, but it's just for social media. I'll say, I understand, and thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for calling me. I'm so excited to work on this project. Assuming I know about the client, I'll say, I really do love their music. It's funny that you called because I've been listening to them lately, and I appreciate the fact that you want me to shoot the record cover. Like, that's a huge deal, and I take that very seriously. As far as the other images that's for social media, can I ask where else they might be used? Like, would they be used for additional record covers? And they'll say, no, probably not. And I'll say, are you going to run full page magazine ads on them? And they'll say, no, we're definitely not doing that. And I'll say, are you running television ads on them? And they'll say, no, we're definitely not running TV ads on them. And then I'll say, just kind of in a laughing way, I'll say, okay, so then social media is really your whole vehicle for marketing. Yes, it is, Walid. Okay. I'm not going to repeat all these facts, but now they know what I'm saying. Social media is your only vehicle for marketing. Social media is your only presence. Social media is the only way you're going to get shares, engagements. Social media is where it's at. So social media isn't just Cosmo magazine, right? Like, you could say this is for print. Well, which magazine? Which territory? Which month? You can pinpoint that. Once it's in social media, I'm showing you guys the impact of social media. Once it's in social media, it's out there. TikTok, Clubhouse though, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Snap, everything else. Once it's in social media, it's international. Once it's in social media, it spreads like wildfire. It's our job to say, okay, well, I see that their Instagram has 3.8 million followers, and they get an average of 150,000 likes per photo. So that probably means at least 700,000 people put their eyes on it. That's more than any magazine circulation, because, you know, magazines now are about 85 to 125,000. Yeah, and that's just his Instagram account. And then, of course, there's stories, which add another 100,000 that don't even see it on the feed. So when a client says that to you, what I want you to do, I'm looking at my notes, what I want you to do is respond back with facts and polite facts. So when you tell them, hey, I understand it's just for social media, but those were the olden days. Social media is really everything. It's the only arena that we play in. So very respectfully, I have to charge accordingly to that, because the impact that my pictures are going to have on social media is going to be huge. I mean, we're not talking about thousands of eyes like a magazine. We're going to talk about hundreds of thousands of shares, millions and millions of eyes on the work. But when you do that, here's what happens. They know what's up, first of all, that you're not brand new. They know that you know your value as an artist, as a photographer. They know that you understand the value of your art in the marketplace for their clients. And they understand that you are willing to play fair, but you have to have a seat at that table and you got to be fairly compensated. Number two, when you charge your full rate, you just defended my rate. You just defended all the photographers around. When you work below your rate, you just drop my rate and you just dropped every other photographer's rate too. We have to rise up together as one. All right, you guys, my name is Waleed. You can follow me here on Instagram. You can follow this channel here. Give this a like if you like what I said. Leave a comment down if you have any comments or any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week for the next video. Thank you so much.